So I'd ask you to join me in giving a warm welcome to the Superintendent of Highway Patrol, Bai Jones.
Hello everyone. Have you guys enjoyed your week? I have too, it's been awesome. So I prepared a little speech. I don't have many words to say in my speech because there's not many that can describe my experience at NGS 2013. And if any of you start crying, it's on. I'm warning you. I'm so glad to have had the honor of being your Superintendent of Highway Patrol. It was a dream come true. It is the greatest honor of my life so far. Oh, no. I hope you all take away at least one great thing from this week. Spread the word to everybody you know about MGS. Stay in touch with every single girl in your city. And realize that in this short week, you have gained a family that you will never, ever lose. Oh, no. I want to leave you with one of my favorite quotes, because I can't talk for very much longer. I put it in the paper, but I think it stands to be read again, because it is so true. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, a wonderful lady, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." I want each and every one of you to realize what your dreams are and follow them. No matter what people say, no matter what happens between now and when you get your dream job. I want you to always have that goal in sight, so you know that someday all those people that told you you couldn't do it will be looking at you from the bottom. They will know in their heart that that person they said couldn't do it showed them that they could. You promise me, ladies? Promise. Awesome. It is now my complete honor to give the microphone back to the smartest, kindest, most humble young woman I've ever met in my life. She's been my best friend, my partner in crime for an entire week. I feel like I've known her for forever, and I really hope that actually becomes reality. Ladies and gentlemen, my governor, Anjali Fernandes.
So I'm glad Bai was brief, because I'm going to get up here and I'm going to talk until my face starts leaking tears. So, as Girls State comes to a close this year, I want to thank you all for being so warm and welcoming, and I'm going to start by saying that it's been an absolute honor to serve as your governor. I vividly remember my first day at Girls State. As a delegate last year, I had no idea what I was doing. I remember being up until midnight packing the night before. I remember not knowing who anyone was when I walked in, and I remember being more nervous than I thought was humanly possible. But as the week went on, it got so much easier. I was learning so much, and I was making so many friends, and I was staying up all night having dance parties. And really, that happened. And I just remembered feeling so at home. And as an only child, I felt like I had this huge family. I had 850 sisters, and everyone on the staff felt like my mom. And there was Grandma Betty, too. And coming back this year, it feels like I'm doing it all over again. Except this time, I get to take the magic that I felt last year and try to share it with some of you. I came prepared. There are tissues in my name tag. In fact, I think I was more nervous this year than I was last year, because I didn't want to let anyone down. And I've tried my best to be the governor that I would have wanted to have, the one that I did have. Governor Maya, I don't know where you are, but you've been an inspiration. And here's the thing. The magic about Girls State is that it gives you a voice, is that it lights you up. Every speaker we heard this week was so generous with their time and their talents and their words of wisdom to us. But the part that never ceases to amaze me is how they take the time not just to speak to us, but listen to us. Senator McCaskill, Senator Blunt, Governor Nixon, everyone that came to talk with us this week was actually talking with us. They weren't talking at us. They cared what we thought. They answered our questions. We might not have been able to vote, or we might not have put them in office, but they cared about us. We mattered to them. And when we asked them a question, they had to answer to us. And before Girls State, that was something I had never really experienced. Adults in positions of power who cared what 17-year-old girls thought. That's not something that I was used to. But coming here, it's like a dream. And the point is that that dream doesn't have to end here. We don't have to leave Girls State and go back to some dull reality of no one caring about what girls think, or no one realizing that we have so much potential inside of us, or thinking that if you come from a small town, or if you don't have the perfect grades or something like that, then you aren't going to amount to anything. Because that's not true. And everything you did here this week is a testament to that. Every minute you spent here proves that you are valuable, that you have something inside of you that is worth sharing. And I hope that you did that this week. I hope that you shared every fiber of your being with everyone around you, because you're not going to get a chance like this again. Girls State only happens once. Speaking as a member of, I guess I'm a member of the staff now. It's so strange to say. But speaking as someone who's come back to Girls State, it's not like being a delegate. It's not like sitting out in Hendricks Auditorium and cheering with your city and being able to actually ask questions to the speakers that come to us. It never gets quite like that ever again. So I hope you took advantage of every opportunity that came your way. And I hope you realized just how important you are. I know it's cliche, but everyone says that Girls State is a week to shape a lifetime. And I hope you'll agree with me that it is. Now, with the opening assembly, when you were first here as bright-eyed and bushy-tailed delegates, hadn't even, I don't know, had you even been sworn in yet? I don't know. But you were all so new and excited and nervous, but I told you about light. I talked to you about a spark. I think I talked to you about the Hunger Games, too. But I told you that you were girls that were on fire. And I'm going to share with you a quote that I shared with you that first day. That there are two ways of spreading light. To be the candle, or to be the mirror that reflects it. So I hope that while you were here this week, you found that spark inside of you. I know I saw it in every one of you. Every face that smiled at me when I walked by, because it kind of gets lonely being the governor. Every time you stopped by the mansion to say hello or slip something under my door. Every time you got up on stage and spoke your mind. when you asked questions, when you participated so passionately, when you came up here and talked about yourself, when you campaigned for office, when you just put yourself out there. You were shining so brightly. I remember being at your conventions just, what, a day ago, 2 days ago? It seems so much longer than that. But I remember being there and I remember watching you all, and you were so excited and you were so fired up, and it was just the most beautiful thing ever to see so many phenomenal people. And you all cared so much. And I hope that you take what you found here. I hope you take that spark that you found, the flame that you've lit, and you carry it back with you to your communities. I hope you stay in touch with every single person you met here, because the bonds you've made this week are going to last you a lifetime. You might not have believed it when I said it to you that first day, but maybe it's a little more real now. You only have a few hours left here, so might as well make the most of your time together. But I hope that even when you're not with each other anymore, I'm good. I hope that even when you're not with each other anymore, you'll remember how this feels. You'll remember that you found a family here. This is why I chose her as superintendent. I hope that you'll remember that this was a great week. And that every flame that came out of here is going to go back home even brighter than before. You know, it's funny. Sometimes I wonder about what success is. I wonder if you ever know when you really made it. Sometimes people ask, you know, where you're going to college or what your grades are or what you got on the ACT. But the funny thing is, none of that really matters. Success isn't about what you've done. It isn't about the grades you've gotten or anything like that. It's not about numbers or about achievements or about titles. It's about living your life in a way that your story has to be retold. There's no other option. So I want you all to go back. Leave Girl State. It's okay to let go. But remember it. Remember how you felt. And remember that you're going to be amazing. And that you don't have to fit a traditional definition of success. You don't have to end up at some Ivy League college and make millions of dollars or anything like that. That's really not what it's about. You just have to do what you love and be really good at it. And I think this week you've all proven that you love lots of things and you're all really good at them. So no matter what you go on to do, just be the best that you can be and let that light in you shine. I want to thank all of you for such an amazing week. I want to thank the American Legion Auxiliary for putting on such a wonderful, wonderful program. I want to thank every single one of you that's helped make this possible. And I hope I'll see you all soon. Thank you.